Woo! Oh, perfect! Woo! Welcome back to DMMTB for episode 2 of my trail build. As you may have seen on Instagram during the week, I upgraded a couple of things. So we've got this jump here, which was on top of the tyre, and the little planks that we had on there, we repurposed down. And when I say we, my mate Ray came over one day. He may turn up today. So yeah, we made this kicker a bit higher. As you can see, the stuff where we got it from, the hole where we got it from. And we thought we'd just put the planks on top of that because we watered it. And then, yeah, we thought we'd just protect that because of the water. But we may even leave it there, so yeah. Now if we go back up here where the bike is, you would have seen some photos yesterday, being Friday, of the berm upgrade. So I've got a build laps for this, but I'll just give you a quick little run up it at the moment. You see, I've just put some fresh tyre marks on it just now, but I'll go and give it a proper test shortly. Yeah, so cue build laps. Okay, that berm isn't perfect, still needs a bit of bedding in. A few more tyres over it will help, and a bit more water as well. So yeah, we'll get back to that another time. My next bit that I'm thinking of doing is this flat corner here, digging down on the inside and putting that dirt up onto the top side. Might need to find some stuff to put on this outside here to use as a backing for the berm. So we'll go and see if we can find anything. Okay, so I've found these rocks, and well, they're all sort of man-made stuff except for this close one here. Just thinking about the berm here. I want to dig out a little bit inside and pack it up there, but I'm just going to do a test run on the bike and see how close I get to them, so I can either push them further back or bring them further forward, or they might be fine where they are. Alright, let's do that. So as you just saw, I was basically coming through about here, so we can definitely move the rocks in a bit further, probably to about here, and by the time I dig out here, fill in between there with smaller rocks and stuff, and just put a layer of dirt on the top. Let's go for that. Okay, I've added a few more bricks / rocks and also brought them in a little bit, so I'm going to go and do a test run again now. Okay, so I think the top end is pretty good. You see my tyre marks came through here, but I was already pulling away, so what I might do is bring all of these round a little bit more and we should be good. So I thought coming out of the potential berm, I got a little bit too close, but if you look, you might be able to see my tyre marks. They're pretty much the same distance away from it. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'll do is I'll get some smaller rocks and stuff and pack in sort of at the bottom there. Yes, gradually getting slower. Gradually getting smaller and smaller rocks, and then I will dig out the inside here and place it up onto the rocks. Okay, so I've just packed up, as you can see there, the start of the berm, or yep, the whole thing essentially. So now what I'm going to do is dig sort of, you can see my foot, from about there across to the left, dig into a little bit, put it on there, and then possibly find some more dirt. It looks like there's a bit of a stash there. So yeah, all right, build laps. Okay, that's a first sort of go at it. I don't have my water spray bottle here, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to wet it today, but I might just do a quick little, no, I think I'll just run the bike over it, standing next to it, just to try and compact it a little bit more, try and get that bit of a scoop rather than just a flat. Got a little bit here, but yeah. Well, that seems pretty solid, obviously because of the rocks that are in behind it. So I might go and do a slowish test run. All right. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think that was the tyre mark I just made. Came up and I came down pretty quickly, probably because the speed wasn't there. Okay, so I just did a couple of runs on it, hitting it pretty close to the speed I'd probably want to anyway. And yeah, it felt pretty good. I'm glad I packed everything with rocks before putting the dirt on. Obviously it's probably going to need a little bit more work, but I'm pretty happy for what I've done so far. And yeah, so while I'm waiting for Ray to come, he should be over here in about half an hour to an hour. I'm going to we looked at a line to come back up so we didn't push back up the trail, so I'm just going to go and rake that now. Okay, so now the climbing trail's finished and you've just seen me ride up it. Why don't we do a third person run on all of the features. Okay, that wraps up another build and ride session. Ray didn't end up making it, so yeah, but you'll notice that everything is being filmed on third person, and that's because me being an idiot, I left my chesty at home. So anyway, I've built this, rid it a bunch. Obviously it's just a start, and yesterday I did the berm up there. But yeah, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it by hitting that button there. And if you want to watch my last video, up there. See you on the trails.